Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is like my 20-month like update. I know I've been away for a long time, but I was doing things to, get my race on track, and I really didn't have time to, explain exactly what I was doing, because while I was doing it, I didn't want to explain it, and it might not work for somebody else, and then they blame me for it. But I do got a couple of pictures of everything and little videos that I'm gonna upload to show you exactly, not exactly what I was doing, but during a process. I took some pictures and everything. But most of the things I did since you haven't heard from me was basically I dialed my tips and I did a little trimming, and I went months without twisting my dreads, to let them become thicker. The reason why I dyed my dreads is because I wanted my tips to dry out. I wanted my tips to lock better. And I also cut the frizz on the dreads. And a little ball that be right there, I cut that too, so it could just be a blunt. As you can still see, like there's still frizz right here, but just not frizz right here on the tips. I still got frizz though. There's nothing wrong with the frizz. I just didn't want it on my tips. See the frizz right there, but not on the tips. The blunts look real smooth and cut nicely. At first, I was really nervous to use scissors, because everybody will always be like, never use scissors. Scissors not an option. But actually, scissors is okay. If your hair is, been a lot for quite a minute. I say I started to trimming basically around 17 or 18 months. Probably around that time. And the reason why I think people don't want you to use scissors is because once you use scissors, you're gonna have to do a lot of cutting. I mean, you're gonna have to cut a lot. And you'll get to the point where you're ready to give up. But if you care about your dress and you want them to look good, then I guess you're gonna keep going. You gotta have patience. So since I haven't had my hair twisted since March, this is my new growth, and the thickness of it. To the side. A lot of new growth. Now I do wash my hair. I have washed my hair, but I just don't twist it. I do keep oil in it from time to time. I don't use rose water, or I don't spray my hair every day anymore, because I realize your hair actually feels more like dress when it dries up a little. Not too dry enough to, start breaking, but, dry enough. Well, I'm gonna say dry enough to, still feel a little oil, but you feel dryness too. I really don't care about this part being dry, but this is where it grows at right here. So this is the part I keep, oiled. This is the part that actually gets thick too. See? If I twist, instead of it being real thin, it's still thick. I do have a few thin ones, but they're like basically all the way at the bottom of my head, and this is probably my thinnest one right here. But it's like a little tiny hair right there. But the dread is, it's a healthy dread. But they're coming along pretty good. The only reason why I look like this and all messy is just need a fresh twist. But I'm gonna probably get it twisted next month. I'm trying to hold out one more month before I twist it. You know, get it washed and freshly twisted, and then put another update up. Of course, get my haircut down and lined up too. You know, be crispy. On my next video I put up for y'all. Now the reason why I have dyed my tips. Oh yeah, that's basically, I told y'all that. I told y'all what I did, you know. But let me see, what else have I done? I really haven't done much, you know. Just dyed my tips and trimmed the little ends of it, and not twist my hair for, you know, months. And it turned out like this. Oh yes. There is something that I really get very, very irritated with, but you know, you will see. Let me see. Okay, now let me see. This, like you see, you know, skinny right here, the fat, then skinny and fat. Now that comes from when the strings comes out. I just take it and I wrap it around, and then it just, you know, it'll be tight right there, but eventually it'll fatten back up over time. Like if I get in the shower or something, then it'll just, you know, get puffy back up. This is like my biggest dread right here. This is the all that. This is basically, sometimes it'll come all the way out. It'll be this long like this, you know. All you gotta do is just twist it around, because you don't want to cut that, because that's your hair, you know. Sometimes it'll make a dent, and sometimes it won't. See? No more frizz. Like, really, not for real. You know, but I wasn't trying to do that with my tips. You know, with my tips, I was definitely trying to get all that frizz off. I didn't want long hair, so I definitely just cut, you know, around the dread and cut the bottom off to make it look like blunts. You know, all of them look like blunts now. You know, I cut those little bars off. I didn't want those bars on there. You know, I trimmed pretty perfect tips. And people always be like, you know, don't touch scissors, don't do this and don't do that. You know, basically everything they told me not to do, I did. You know, if I'm sitting on a couch, just twist my hair. You know, I'm not twisting it anyway. I'm not getting a real twist. So I'll at least keep doing this, because the dread will get flat if you don't do anything to it. Like if you lay on it, you know, like I do have some ones that's try to get flat. Like this one is trying to get flat, because I really don't, you know, I was twisting my hair a lot, like just be sitting in a chair, but then I stopped on certain ones, and this is basically one of them I don't even touch no more. So I lays on it, and you know, it just becomes flat. But I think once I go get it twisted, you know, that flatness is gonna come out once I get it twisted. Maybe. I don't know. It's still flat right here. But anyway. That's how you get flat dreads. If you don't touch it and you just land on it, they become flat. No matter if you even spray anything on it and keeping it, you know, oiled and everything, it's still going to become flat. Because I was always keeping something in my hair. You know, oil sheen, rose water, some type of oil. And then I realized, like, you know, sometimes just let your hair dry out. You don't always have to have be, you know, sprayed every single day. Sometimes your hair is okay for you, you know, to go a week, maybe 2 weeks without putting anything in your hair. You know, and my hair is still going to be oiled by the roots. Maybe not right here, but by the roots. This is the most important part anyway, because your hair grows right here instead of, you know, down here. It grows up here. You know, it's only thing right here because like I was telling you how I wrap the hair around. You know. Well, so this is what my dreads look like from the last time. You know, y'all seen. They're long. I don't wear any ponytails though. I always wear my dress down. I have only had, you know, the little braids in there. If I get it twisted, that's just to keep them in for a couple of, you know, days. Not even a week. I take them out a little later. I might start wearing styles this summer though, since, you know, my dress is a little bit more of a dress than trying to become a drag. But the next time I put up a video, you will be able to see how perfectly, you know, my parts is and everything. And look much cleaner and twisted and much neater. It only look like this right now because I haven't touched my hair since March. Like the beginning of March. That was my last twist, but I only washed it. So the next time you see me, they're gonna be like, you know, neatly twisted, lined up right here, cut, you know. But I came a long ways with them. I'm gonna make a video of everything I did. You know, for some people who would like to try exactly what I did to see if it'll work out for them, you know. But like I was saying, there's a lot of things I did that people said don't do, and it also turned out to work out for me, you know. I did have times where I was like, oh, frustrated, ready to cut my dress out and everything, or just comb them out, I don't know. But then I had to think, like, you know, nothing's not going to be easy. It's going to take time. And the reason why I combed my last set of dress out was because I had too many. And the reason why I didn't decide to comb them off this time because I got a perfect amount of number, you know, not too many, not too small. They perfect. It's just that you gotta be patient. You know, your hair is gonna really do what it wanna do, and it's gonna frustrate you. Definitely if it's not doing exactly what you want it to do. This is my 20-month update, and I'll probably be, you know, back on here on the 20, you know, next month, the 21-month update. And show you how good my hair look when it's twisted. But there is a video when I first dyed it, and I then, like months later, I got a retwist, and you get to see how good it is. So I'm gonna upload that too with it. So catch you next month.